Hey guys, it's Kristen. So I'm very excited. This is going to be a collab video. It was put together by the Brutally Honest Beauty. Her name is Riri. And then a couple channels that are doing it as well is Dub's Beauty Diary, Jen Beauty, Gigi Loves Beauty too. So for this, it's a palette bingo, and the palette we're using is the Surge palette by Blend Buddy Cosmetics. You randomly pick 5 shades, so this is a 30 shade palette. So I think the other girls all used a number generator, but I didn't have that handy, so I just texted my husband and said, give me 5 random numbers between 1 and 30s. So he did that without, knowing anything about it. So the first number he gave me was 7, which is Juicy, this orange shade. And then 12, so, oh shoot, I did the wrong one. I did 8, not 7. Oh man, I already screwed up. We're like a minute into it. Oh man. Alright, let's try this again. So 7 is Locked, which is like an army green color, which is right next to Juicy. So, try this again. Not going to invite me to any more collabs. Then next we have 12, which is called Alive, which is another green shade, which is kind of nice. It goes together. No, what else are we gonna get? 26, so 6, 12, 18, 24. And then we got a bright orange, which is Power. I've only used this palette, I think once, maybe twice. And then number 3, which is a purplish pink color. That is interesting. And then we got 18, so that is called Lush, which is another greenish leaning. We got no shimmers. Oh no. And I'm a girl who loves a shimmer, so. It would be, I think, a really cohesive look if it wasn't for that pink. And the pink is not very pigmented. Maybe we can just use that to set the eyelids, because I mean, I'm pretty pale, but I do have pink undertones, so that might actually not be a bad shade to set the eye. I did put just some eyeshadow primer, the matte eyeshadow primer from Ulta on, because I kind of knew this is a very matte heavy palette. It just has, so of the 30 shades, it has 6 shimmers. So, alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of set my eyes with the cheeks color. Because, yeah, it's not the most pigmented color in this palette, and it is not like, it's slightly pinker than my skin tone. So it's actually, at first I was like, how the heck am I gonna get this pink incorporated with these other ones? But you know what? Even if the look I create is not the best, it's just makeup. You can just wash it off. It's great. Oh, I washed off my swatches. Now I don't remember which ones are which. This is my first collab, my first, palette bingo, so, like I've said many a times, just bear with me, I'm working on it. So, re-swatch those colors. Okay. Now the orange one's kind of the odd one out. If it was that Juicy color that I thought was number 7, kind of would have gone together in kind of a grungy army look, but oh well. So let's see, let's do Alive. We'll start with that. And I'm just going to take it in like the inner corner, inner first-ish half of the lid, third to first half, I guess. With a little blending brush from, was it? Yeah, Luxie brush. And then, let's see, and then Locked, number 7 is a slightly darker green. And we'll blend into there. So I do get lucky with like the greens. It's just those that pink and that orange that's like the outliers. Yeah, I was just like, hey, I texted my husband like, can you do me a favor? Can you send me 5 random numbers between 1 and 30? And he did it. Then a few minutes later, he's like, you playing the lottery or something? I'm like, no, it's for a video. But I can always count on him to help me out, even if it seems like a weird request. He's my ride or die. He'll do anything for me, I think. Which, I mean, I do anything for him too, but I don't know about like the ride or die part, because like I'm gonna be like asking questions. And yes, I know this is a mess. I'll get it cleaned up. I'll be like, well, where are we going? Like, is it necessary? Do we really have to die? Can we just like talk it out? Like, I don't think it's that serious. And I'm just going underneath with that, which is that Lush. And then under Lush, there's this Limitless shade that is like calling my name. It's like, just put it on your lid, because it's just so pretty. But nope, we're sticking to the rules. Okay, I'm gonna clean up my left eye a little bit. See if I can get a better shape to it. Without making too much of a mess. Clean up the other eye too a little bit. It's not as bad, but it's a little crazy. And so I'm gonna take a fluffier brush and put a little bit of the Alive shade, which is the one I used in my inner corners, to kind of buff out the darker shades so they're not so harsh, because you know those are that Lush color is pretty dark. And I mean, Alive is kind of, you know, it wouldn't be my first pick to buff out on this palette. There's a slightly lighter green called Hint that I probably would have used if, you know, I was just making up a look on my own. But, you know, this helps you like be creative and come up with different ideas, and maybe something you think you're like, that is never gonna work, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, what do you know? It does work. But I've definitely looked at palettes and been like, oh, I'm gonna try this. This should work. And then I get it on there and it's like, that was not my greatest idea. Okay, now we're gonna put, oh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna put some more Lush like in the outer corners of both eyes. Just like tapping it on gently so it's not like super dark and harsh, but it's giving it some, like, the outer third of my lid a little color. Before putting on the bright orange. Now I'm trying see, it didn't swatch the best. It was pretty patchy, so I'm gonna try and see if it'll do better on the brush coming on. Just a like packing brush. It's like super, it's like a travel. I think it's from Eco Tools, which I quite like their brushes. As far as like a cheap brand, like Eco Tools and Real Techniques have good brushes, and they're cheap anyway, and you can often find them at like Marshall's, TJ Maxx too. So even get them like cheaper than they already are. And then I'm going to bring out like the inner corner, the under eye with the Power color. And I'm going to go back. Actually, I'm going to use that same packing brush. I'm going to wipe it off on my little makeup eraser here and kind of, yeah, put a little more of that lush dark green color. So, yeah, even though like the juicy orange color would have been like really grungy, like almost like an army look, this actually goes not bad together. Like, I probably would never recreate this look for an everyday look, but it's not horrid. And then I gotta grab a Q-tip and kind of do more on this side. Clean it up again. Probably have to go back over it with some foundation or concealer to, because problem with cleaning up under the eyes, sometimes you take your concealer or your foundation with you when you do the cleaning up. So, alright, I'm gonna kind of bring it in. So this is what I came up with. You know, it's growing on me. It's not, you know, I don't know if I'd ever recreate it again, but it's not horrible. And it was really fun to like just do random colors and try and figure out what'll work. I feel like on camera it looks a lot messier than it is in real life, so I'm trying to fix it. So yeah, so they're the colors. So it was all those plus that light pink that I used to just kind of set the eye. If I had to like put that pink on here like now, maybe as like an inner corner. Let's just do it. Let's see what it looks like. If it looks awful, you know, just, I got cleanser. Let's wash it off. That pink color, I don't think I said it's called Cheeks. Yeah, it blended in with the orange really well, so it's just a little brighter than my skin tone, so it just kind of gives some brightness to it. It's actually not bad at all. Just adding that little pink in there. So wow, that was super fun. And this is my first collab, so hopefully I did okay. But you know, I'm learning, and I appreciate the opportunity. And the Brutally Honest Beauty, Riri, she subscribed to me not very long ago, but she's been really great about like leaving comments and liking my videos. And as somebody who doesn't have a lot of subscribers, that really means a lot to me. So I really, really appreciate her and appreciate what she's doing for me and my channel. So I would really appreciate if you guys like this to like, share, and subscribe. I'll link the other girls doing the challenge and Riri, and if you will please check her out and just, you know, she's supporting me, so I want to support her. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye.